Hey, yo, cool. Can you DALU?
Was good.
It's been a while,
Was good.
man. It's been a while. It's been around what, 8, 9 months around that time since our last podcast. Um,
I know it's been a bit.
it's been a bit, and there's a lot has happened. So this session here is more about like a life update, what's been going on. Um, I already have a title for it, but I'm not going to mention the title because then it's just going to kind of ruin the vibe of the conversation. Um, but yeah.
Well, either way, they're gonna see the title anyway.
Oh yeah, that's true. Either way, if you're watching this now, you see the title. The title is being married under the age of 30, something like that, around those things. I can't remember. I don't know how exactly I'm going to word it, but being married before 30.
Oh,
That's what I'm going to call it. Being married before 30.
oh,
Yeah, it's hot.
That's a hot topic.
That's a hot topic. And a lot of people, there's not many people that are married before 30. So I feel like a lot of people will be interested in this kind of topic. And
But
obviously,
I feel like for us, we've got a few friends that are now married under the age of 30, but they're all
that's
in
true.
the Gambian community, you know.
That's in the Gambian community, you know.
So now we're wondering, is it a Gambian thing?
It's like
It's not only the Arabs that be getting married like that.
early, exactly. The Gambians were getting married early as well. I think it's just an Islamic thing. You know, we'll talk into it. So. We'll talk into it more. But I feel like I have my reasons why I believe it's more of like a religious thing rather than just an overall. Because the way the world's going, we'll get into that. You know what I'm saying? We'll get into that. But yeah, cool. Do you wanna say like how's life been the last 8 months? Like what's gone down?
Bro, listen.
Aside from being married, which we both are.
Yo, listen, mine has been the hectic up and down. Well, I got a son.
You got a son now, yeah, that's true.
I got a son.
So he's a family man now.
You know?
Yeah, blessings.
So we married, and shortly after, we found out the wife was pregnant. So
yeah,
you know, it will happen quickly, but I mean, all in God's hands, isn't it?
That's true.
Everything happens on His timing. So if it was supposed to happen now, it's supposed to happen now. We just take it as it comes. You know, it's something that was planned. So we planned to have a child. So it was nothing. It didn't catch us by surprise. I thought what caught us by surprise is how life changed after. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's what caught us by surprise, you know? So, I mean, at the end of the day, I always did believe that you can never plan for your first child.
That's true.
So you can never plan for your first child because it impacts your life differently to different people.
That's true. So, that's true.
Like for you, for example, you're the type of person who's a homebody in general. So let's say if you was to have a child, would it impact your life? Really? Not really, because you'd be at home anyway, and your work is at home. The only thing it would impact is maybe
adjustment, timing of everything.
Timing of everything, and how much time you have. You're just gonna have to adjust. But you're a very structured person anyway, so I'm sure you can fit in where you in it.
True.
But for me, I mean, most of my life is outside of the house, and so work-wise. So you know what I mean. So for me, it was that kind of adjustment, being outside the house and my mind being inside the house. You know what I mean. So
true.
Me, it was that kind of mental adjustment. But other than that, I mean, it's definitely changed the lives of me and my wife in general.
Okay.
You know, gave us a lot of things that we know that we had. Now it's kind of brought a lot of things to light.
Okay.
Maybe that we didn't see before.
Okay.
Before Gigi came, you know, now he came into our lives. Now there's a lot more things coming to the surface that we had to actually work on individually.
As in like growing pains, basically growing pains, right? Growing pains coming through again. Because obviously when beginning a relationship, like they always say, it's the honeymoon stage, it's all nice and dandy and whatnot.
But like I've been telling you though, we've never had a honeymoon stage.
That's true as well.
You know what I mean? Our relationship has been growth from the beginning.
Yeah, true.
It's been growing pains from the beginning, you know what I mean? So for us, I don't think we haven't had that kind of relationship where it's like honeymoon period. Maybe that's some in some relationships, marriages, whatever, the honeymoon period comes afterwards. Maybe after a few years.
After a few years, when you get to the point where you both understand each other to a certain level. I don't think you ever understand each other like 100%, but I think there's a level of understanding you get to, whereas the rest of that to match the 100% is more of a just put it aside type of situation. You just go, you know what? I know that about you, so I'm just gonna let that one slide. It's never gonna leave you. You know, it's just a part of your makeup. So that one, but most of it, I feel like there's still a level where you guys just It's just I know you, you know me inside out, and then now we could just move forward type of situation.
Yeah.
But before that, I believe it's all just growing pains. You know, I mean, the little arguments here and there, fighting back and forth, yada yada yada. Okay, he doesn't like this, she doesn't like this. Now I know it. He knows it. You know, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm leaving, and it's like now I'm coming back, and it's I'm leaving, and it's like now I'm coming back. It's all growing pains.
Bro,
It's like
all of that. It's all of that.
it's like a big battle, bruv. You know them wars that just last for long, them long wars, and then eventually they go. You know what? I call it quits. It's enough. You know, we killed enough people. You've killed enough people. Let's stop it. Because I normally how wars.
It's like nobody really dying. Nobody's really winning.
That's what I'm saying. No, that's normally how wars go, isn't it? Like you battle. You're battling, and someone just goes and just says, "I'm tired, bruv." You know what I mean? Let's just call it quits. Let's keep that respect.
No, actually,
let's keep that respect there.
Or it gets to the point where you're just like, what are we really fighting for? Are we not fighting for the same thing?
There you go. Now we're just fighting to fight. You know that one.
So that's why don't we work together to get to that same goal? You know what I mean?
There you go.
Instead of fighting against each other. So I mean, yeah. So that's pretty much what my life has been. Is just pretty much just trying to. I mean, just growth, bro. Just growth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the whole pregnancy and now him actually being here, the whole thing has just taught me patience. You know, I just learned patience in a whole nother way. I always thought I was a patient person, but now it just made me even a more patient person. You know what I mean? Okay. Just understanding women in a whole different way. You know what I mean? Because bro, pregnancy is tough, man. Just seeing what they're going through, how their body changes, you can only imagine what that must do to a person. You know what I mean? So the mental strength is. But this is the thing about most men that they know about pregnancy and birth, but the beginning stages of fatherhood. Shall I tell you what it teaches you as a man?
What?
You ain't shit.
What are they was? Humble yourself, mofo. Humble yourself.
No, Musa, listen. I
said you ain't shit.
Listen. Pregnancy, the birth and delivery, the first few months, the first year of the child coming, you are useless. You are useless. Musa, a man is never going to be more useless than those things right there.
That stage.
What can you do? You cannot do nothing.
Apart from
your pride, your pride is going to be set to a low, bro.
Unless you try and comfort, the only thing you can do is really comfort your wife as much as you can. But even then, even then, that's a struggle. You know what I mean? Because right now, she looking at you like you're the devil. You done did this to her.
For real. And it's like you literally like you get to the point of knowing how useless you are to the point where you're like to yourself, you know, I gotta do everything I can. Because everything you can do is not that much. You get what I'm saying?
There you go. So you got to do it to your best. Because the moment you slack on any, the moment you slack on anything like that, she gonna let you know about it. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm saying she gonna let you know about it.
But she's like, oh, I need you to go get this. Can you go this? There's no buts, but.
Yeah, there's no oh baby, let me, you know, no. Okay, maybe you could say, give me 5 minutes. Cool.
Do it.
Yeah, you know I'm saying maybe something like that, but you can't say, oh, just wait till tomorrow. No, don't run here now.
No.
If she needs it, listen, get your ass up and go get that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying, man, we ain't shit. We're the most useless breed on this earth. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say we're useless, but in that sense, like
I get what you're saying. You know what I mean? It's not. He's not saying that we're completely like.
The funny thing about I say that, the reason why I say that is because I don't know why, but we hold ourselves above women, but we really ain't.
No, this is what I said. I've said this multiple times. Physically, we are stronger than women, hands down. There's no one that can argue with me. There's no one that can argue physically. But when it comes to the mental, just the mental mentality of carrying a child, getting period pains every month, bruv, the emotional damage that women go through, bruv.
And your body changing.
Your body changing. You know what I mean?
It's how it was.
Trying to get it back to like, you know, what I'm used to seeing. I've been seeing this my whole life. And all of a sudden, I don't see that person no more. Now I've got to change, trying that.
And going from having a social life to having no social life at all.
There you go.
Because now, first 6 months, the child depends on you. Not the dad,
No. You breastfeeding.
That's the
you know what I mean?
Breastfeeding,
breastfeeding. There you go. Breastfeeding alone is another struggle. You know what I mean? Kiddies be sore and whatnot. Look at us guys, but we go to the gym. Our pecs start vibrating. We're like, oh, pec, chest pain.
And
but,
do you know if the breast gets to a certain stage where it's like a full.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I felt that shit. Wow,
rock,
that is
like a rock.
It's like a rock.
Mad.
And then you can get infected and all that. And then that infection, apparently, that breast milk infection is painful.
Women's pain tolerance. That pain tolerance. Sometimes when I'm in the gym, I'm like, I wish I had it, because some of the pains that they go through, the tolerance that they have, hey, it's different.
We don't know.
It's different. This is why I always say, when I see someone disrespecting their mother, bruv, when I see it, the pain that it brings to my soul, I don't care who it is, bruv, it just makes me so angry. I'm like, yo, this woman encouraged you for 9 months, bruv.
You don't know the pain you went through in those 9 months, bro. I witnessed it.
Carried you for 9 months. This is why sometimes when a child disrespects the mother and the dad just straight slap, huh? I don't feel no type of way. I swear to you, I don't feel no type of way. I'm just like, he saw it. He was there. He understood this one. You don't go there. Not with this woman. You can do that with me. But you could try it. Try it with me. You know what I mean? I might put you to sleep, but you could try it with me. But with the mumsy, don't go there. I don't think I will ever allow that. I would never.
That's why if Gigi ever gets to that stage, it's you don't want to get to that teenage.
Yeah, of course. That between 13, 16, them ages there.
That's when I feel like it's the dad's job to discipline.
Oh yeah.
Why? Because the mom nurtures.
There you go.
Just naturally they nurture, because obviously they don't deliver, they carry them, they deliver, they nurture. And it's hard for a nurturing parent to also discipline at the same time.
100%.
Like this is your baby, you know what I mean? But because the dad doesn't have that nurturing aspect of carrying the baby for 9 months and breastfeeding and that connection and all that stuff, it's your job to discipline the child. Like, look, this is what your mom went through.
And the guidance, you know what I mean, like right path and stuff like that. That's why it's tough out here for single moms as well. You know them ones, because now
you gotta be mom and dad. Like I said, now imagine them having to divert from the nurturing mindset to a disciplined mindset.
But that's two different personalities, bruv. You know what I'm saying? And now you're basically coming up with a split personality on some split shit.
It's tough.
And that's hard, because then you got to control it, because then obviously your child might do something crazy. The mom side that you're thinking, you know what, let me just say, baby, it's okay. But then the dad side, you're like, yeah, no. Let him go through it. Let him suffer right now. He needs to deal with this. You know the ones.
And that happens sometimes. Like, I'm feeling that now with Gigi, for example.
You see?
When the mom's with it, 270 cries, yeah. She's like rushing over to him. Blah, blah,
yeah, it's like, nah.
I let him cry till he sweat. Like, you're good. You're done.
You done. Let him run it, bruv.
But it's like we already have that two separate mindsets. You know what I mean? She's the more nurturing, like, oh, let me nurture him a bit, and I'm the more like,
nah, let him go for it.
Let me test. Let him know that it ain't easy.
Yeah, it ain't that easy.
It ain't easy.
You cry and you receive. Not here.
Can't get used to them habits. Right now. Nah.
Babies are smart, innit? Babies' heads are sponges. You know what I mean? They soak up all the information. They go, where? And you respond? So that's that. And then they go, so that's the one. They give you the look.
That's that right now. That's the baby's language.
Cool. He gives you this one.
You started with that bottom lip.
There you go. The bottom lip gives you that look, and then calls you like, and you're like, maybe. He's like, I got you there.
I ain't gonna lie, that bottom lip is dangerous though. I ain't gonna lie, that bottom lip is dangerous though. When he gives you that, you're like, hey, okay, I'm sorry, come here. I ain't gonna lie, that bottom lip is dangerous, bro. Bottom lip is very dangerous. It's very dangerous.
I'm so dead. I'm so dead.
Dangerous.
I'm dead. But yeah, so obviously, aside from having a child, what else is marriage life saying, bruv?
Marriage life in general, it's teaching me a lot about. Well, I still had a lot of things to learn. Still had a lot of patience, but
okay.
I mean, no marriage works if you yourself ain't working.
That's very true.
You know what I mean? So I feel like a lot of people go into marriages, but with without working on themselves first.
That's true. I think that's one thing I've noticed, not just in just marriage. I'm just talking about overall relationships. You know, I feel like a lot of people when they get into relationships, is a lot. They turn to the whole "let me forget myself" type of situation. It's like no, that's the wrong way. The wrong way should be. This is my thinking, innit? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe some people like me. So what are you on about? When you met, yeah, this person fell in love with you because of what you're about, like what you are. Yeah, am I wrong or am I right? That's the reason why.
I'll tell you why you're right, because my wife recently said that to me, like, you know, me not being happy having that period of going through depression and blah blah blah. She was like to me, I fell in love with you because when I met you, you was just a happy person.
You know what I'm saying?
I want that person back. You know what I mean? So now,
so I'm right. So basically, you're saying I'm right, yeah?
You're right.
Now, why is it when people get into a relationship, they want to turn into some next transformer type of shit, from some next bumblebee? But you've got this nice car, it's working fine. Why are you trying to turn into a Lamborghini type of? What's going on?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you this, right? Coming from a hopeless romantic perspective. Yeah, I'm giving you hopeless romantic 101 right now, right? This is my bad habit of what I've done in pretty much every relationship, right?
Talk to me. I'm listening.
When I go in there, I give you myself 150% to the point where there's none of me left for myself.
Wrong. I'll tell you that straight.
Yes,
wrong.
Yes, it's wrong. Yes, it's wrong to the sense of, okay, now we get to the stage where I'm like, you know, the thing about hopeless romantics is that there's so much love that you can give, right?
True.
And you somehow expect it in return.
Nah, you can't do that.
No. Listen. But it's like 9 times out of 10, you're not going to get that return.
100%.
And then you get to that stage where you're like, okay, cool. Now, why am I giving all myself to this person and not receiving all myself back?
Okay. Even that's wrong. But carry on. I'm listening. I'm listening.
The reason why I'm telling you this is because it's like, this is the mindset. This is the mindset of some people that have. I'm talking from my own perspective. This is the mindset that I have. Everybody who knows me that when I go into a relationship, I go not heads, legs. Like I go legs, arms, everything, eyes, ears, the whole thing. You know what I mean? So you know, and I go to the stage now where it's like, okay, cool. You know what? That doesn't last forever. It doesn't last forever because at one point you're gonna need yourself. You're gonna need to find yourself.
That's exactly what I was saying about the whole, you know, this is who I am, this is the person you fell in love with. Now, why am I trying to give you something that you didn't fall in love with? What's the point?
No, it's not that. But that's not it. That's not it. You're not. It's not because you're not giving them what they fell in love with. You're giving them everything to the point where there's nothing left for you. You know what I mean?
But then you lose yourself.
Exactly. I'm not disagreeing with you.
Okay, but
just trying to tell you to the point where it's like, it's not like you're not giving them what they fell in love with. You're giving them that and everything else.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're giving them your happiness. You're giving them your time. You're giving them your attention. You're giving them your everything.
Yeah. And I feel like that's a lot of people.
Where it's like, okay, cool. Now what's left for you though?
There you go.
What's left?
There you go. Yeah.
Where are you?
Mm-hmm.
That's where you reach to that stage where now you're like, okay, cool. You know what? I think it's time for you to find yourself and me to find myself, and then we bring that together. Because that is what you fell in love with.
There you go.
Originally, you fell in love with, I had my individual life.
There you
that
go.
made me happy.
But I made time for you.
And you felt the happiness.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I made time for you. And then you had your own life and you was happy. And then we found each other and we put the happiness together.
There you go.
So,
but for me, it's more like some people, like you said, hopeless romantics, they go head deep. But like, you know, some people dive with their hands out to protect their head. Now, hopeless romantics, they go head first. No protection. Yeah, exactly. And this is what I was saying, like, because when you enter a relationship, now a lot of the stuff that you used to do, you don't do no more. Like I said, you're giving your woman 150%, but your life, is reducing because you can't give someone 150% and still keep it 100 over here. There's no way you could do it. There's no way. So now your boys are probably getting less time with you. They'll call you, oh, you coming out this weekend? Nah, spending time with the missus. It's like, bruh, your wife sees you every day of the week. Relax. it's a couple hours with your boys. You should be able to give that up. You should be able to give it up. You know, unless you're like, I want my downtime. My wife is going out. I want my downtime. I want to chill at home by myself. That makes sense. But if it's like, I'm chilling with the missus, like, relax. You see her every day of the week. Don't give it that.
A lot of the time is you got to make sure that it's actually not the missus telling him not to go out. He probably never even asked. He just assumed, you know what? You should spend time with her. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's also true. Some people do that.
Some people do that. Some people do that. Men and women. Some people do that. 100%. It's like, and then the friends are gonna be like, oh, you know, his wife probably just wants him to be at home with her.
And that's not even it. He probably hasn't even mentioned it.
Probably just didn't mention it. You know what I mean? So yeah. So it's probably not even.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just the fact that it's just like.
Yeah, just hasn't mentioned it. That's true.
But it's true though. But it's like, but you also get the other side of the spectrum where you get people who don't give enough of themselves.
It's a bit too much selfishness.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then that's when the other person is like, okay, cool. I know I fell in love with you being a workaholic, but it's like, okay, cool. But now you're not only you. Now it's you and me. So
it's a partnership. It's a partnership. This is where the important part comes into it. Communication. You know, we've spoken about this before. You know what I mean? We've got look at communication. Like some people might see my life, my marriage, and say, "Yo, you work too much. You don't spend enough time with your wife," and yada yada yada. We've spoken about this, isn't it? Yeah. But to my wife, that could be more than enough what I'm giving her. You know what I mean? And that's why I say, there you go. That's why I said the communication part's important. Because if my wife turns around to me and says, yo, Musa, you work too much. I need you to give me more time. What am I going to say? Am I going to say, my friend, no. I got to work. Do you know what I'm saying?
You're going to be like, okay, cool, let's
okay. Yeah, you know, I'm like, yeah, you know what? Maybe I can like tighten up my schedule a bit more. You know what I mean? Maybe there's a few places where I'm just not really doing nothing. You know what I mean? I'm working, but it's like I could be putting it somewhere else and make it spare up a couple hours. You know what I'm saying? Maybe an hour and a half. You know what I mean? Even like that time for like a sit down and watch a movie type. You know them ones. Maybe that. Yeah. But I think it's more of a communication thing. Not every relationship's the same. Forget that. You know what I mean? That's the worst thing you could do, go into a relationship expecting another person's relationship to be yours. That mentality, if you go into that in a relationship, you're done. You're finished. You're done.
It's not going nowhere. It's not going nowhere.
You're done. For the moment you're trying to hear saying, oh, but these lot are doing this, we should be, no, you're done. Finished. Forget it. So that already, what your relationship is your relationship. You two got to communicate, come with an understanding. And
no, people really underestimate the power of communication, though.
100%.
People do really underestimate the power of communication. Like that shit is very important. And I'm talking about having those hard conversations. I'm not talking about the simple trying to step on each other's toes. Nah, you need to hurt feelings, man.
But that's what. But growth hurts, no? When you're growing as a human being, doesn't it hurt? When you're out here like, oh, my knees, growing pains, it hurts, bro.
But it also takes. No, to be honest, man, like what I've learned for this last 8 months is that honesty, like they say, honesty is the best policy, and the truth sets you free, and blah blah blah.
It's not a lie.
It's not a lie, but should I tell you what it is?
What?
It's a lot of people take it as honesty is the best policy. Yeah, so people have to be honest with you. Truth is the best. Truth will set you free, so people have to be truthful for you. Nah, G. Nah. You need to be honest with yourself, and you need to be truthful to yourself.
Full stop. After that, you can't control the outside. You can't.
No, this has got nothing to do with other people.
There you go, saying this is what you can control. This right here is what I can control. What's going on over there, over here, up here, down there, I cannot do nothing about it, bro. But the moment I start lying to this person here, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. The moment I start lying to this one.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. So this last year, man, it's just about being truthful to yourself, knowing where you've gone wrong, but also know where you need to grow.
Mm.
Also know where you need to put your energy, where you need to put your time. You know what I'm saying? Listen. Have those conversations, but just put it into practice. You know what I'm saying? Put it into practice. But here's another thing I'm gonna let people know: like, just understand that you ain't perfect.
True.
You ain't perfect. So listening when somebody comes with critique about who you are, what you're doing, listen to that. Listen to that.
Yeah, true.
Grow from it. Don't take it personally. Grow.
No, 100%.
Yeah, man. Apart from family, I've grown in, my job, my work as well has definitely got into better places, So in the last 8 months, I've definitely went up the ladder.
Nice.
My full-time job, but also one thing I've done now after conversation with the wife is trying to put a bit more focus into my writing, because she met me putting a lot of focus into my writing, and she would like me to go back to it. So, you know what I mean? So that's my aim, trying to go back to that. But that also took, hard conversation with the wife, but also some self-reflection. Understanding where I lost my sight. So, 100%. Yeah, man. Just trying to get back to where we were, where we can be.
Okay, so that's
what about you though? That's me.
That's me. That's my broski. Me?
That's me.
I ain't gonna lie, marriage, blessings is a big blessing. If normally some people are like, oh, I wish I did it earlier. No, I ain't gonna try to chat shit and say, oh, I wish I did it earlier. For me, everything timing wise was perfect. Everything needed to happen when it happened. Do you know what I'm saying? I think, like I was telling you, I think it's more of a cultural thing when it comes to like getting married, because the way the world's going right now, a lot of men ain't getting married, bruv, because it's not in their favor. A lot of people are not going to end up getting married because they genuinely be with the man, because there's so many people now online that have a voice that shouldn't have a voice, and they're feeding a lot of people a lot of information. Because this is the thing, from what I'm seeing, I'm not online. My work is online, but I'm not online like that. But every now and then you go on places like TikTok and whatnot. Why is it that everybody just giving relationship advice
ain't never been successful?
Ain't never been a successful relationship, and they're single as, you know what I'm saying? They dry. They ain't got nobody on their side. They ain't got no partner. Yet you're telling people how to be in a relationship, how a man should treat a woman, yada yada yada. Where's your success? Now, see, who would you listen to? A room full of single men giving advice about a relationship, or a room full of married men talking about relationship? Wait, honestly, like, what are you listening to?
Obviously, I'm going to go to the married men.
See, you're going to go to the married men, but which one, let's be honest, which one will be more entertaining?
I think single men, because that would be more entertaining, because you'd be like, okay, but why ain't y'all married then?
Whereas married men, we're just going to tell you straight facts how it is, innit? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because the truth,
the truth, it ain't all that, it ain't easy. You know what I mean? It's like, this is your lifelong partner now, you know what I mean? You're gonna have pretty much the same routine. You know what I mean? Every now and then you might travel, you might go out to eat, you know what I'm saying? You might have a little bit of downtime, but that's pretty much it. Whereas the single ones, they're gonna try and make it exciting and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't no high class man sticking with one woman. He's gonna have side. That's the kind of conversation that they're trying to bring up. Do you know what I mean? But for me, let's talk about my marriage now. Yeah, for me, some of the things that it's taught me is focus. Even though I was a very focused person in general, you know what I mean? I'm very focused, I'm very disciplined. It's made it even easier, because now you know that this is my partner for the rest of my life. You know, now we're a team. It's us two. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna be about my grind and everything, but it's a team. You know what I mean? Like, if I got an idea and stuff like that, I'm going to my partner, because she's gonna be there again for the rest of my life. So if I have an idea and stuff like that, run it by her. She might give me an idea and whatnot. Run it by my brother, you know what I mean? Run it by my other brother. You know what I mean? But I've got to run it for my wife as well, because she's the one that's gonna be there. Like, she's a part of my life. You know what I mean? So that kind of like just dive in and focus, no outside noise. You know what I mean? Because I feel like when you're in a relationship where it's just boyfriend and girlfriend, you can get distracted every now and then. I'm not saying cheating. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Your eyes are still open. You know what I mean? You haven't really lowered your gaze. Do you understand where I'm going with this? You know what I mean? You're in a relationship, you respect your wife, you respect your woman, your girlfriend at that time, but your eyes are still open. Like you might see a fine woman like, oh yeah, it was. Yeah, there was. It's not cheating. I ain't never cheated in my life, and I never will. But you understand what I'm saying? Your gaze is still up. Your gaze is not low. But I feel like when you
funny thing is that everybody keeps telling me, right? All my Muslim brothers, this is what they say. In Islam, they say the first look is not the sin; it's the second look.
It's the second look, and I'm telling you, when you just have a girlfriend, there's a lot of double takes.
Yo, that saying makes me laugh so much, bro. Because you know how many brothers I have been sitting on a daily basis.
I'm telling you, it's not the first. It's not the first take. It's the you know look.
It's the double take.
I saw it, but then it's like let me see it again. It's that one. That's the one. So I feel like being married has definitely lowered my gaze. Yeah, I mean it's more focus. You know, just me and my partner, man, just doing us. That's very important. It's been obviously having a new family. Do you know what I mean? That's been really nice, you know, being accepted. Because obviously we're interracial couple, isn't it? It's not like your one's Gambian on Gambian, whereas my one's interracial and my one's Gambian and Afghanistan. So it's been beautiful, man. I ain't gonna lie. And I think one of the biggest blessings for me as well is my wife was there during the hardest time of my life. Do you know what I'm saying? Like she was there, like she was a part of it. So I feel like she's seen me at my lowest. Do you know what I mean? Which is it's nice to have in a woman. Some people are not lucky enough to have that, but I'm just saying, I've been blessed enough to.
You know the funny thing is, I thought that would have been the hardest part of my life.
It's not.
I thought.
Yeah, but
now it's harder.
Okay.
I was even lower
afterwards.
At this point.
Well, but you're lower now because you need the bum seat. You know what I'm saying? Like you wish you was here. Do you know what I'm saying?
You see.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like now she's witnessing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like yeah, okay, that part I was low, but this is low. Wow.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that part was like, okay, cool, you know, it's an unfortunate event, but it's like she's at peace. So it's 100%. Like you just think about the at peace part. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
that's the part that keeps you going.
That's the part that's kept us all going, all the brothers. You know what
I mean? That's the part that, like, you know what? She's at peace now. We just have to do it for her.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah. But then when you actually need her,
it's true. Those are difficult times.
Very difficult times. And my one was a constant time.
Okay.
Because it's like, okay, cool. This is the first time I'm even going through pregnancy.
Okay.
I don't even know how to deal with a woman that's pregnant.
There you go. She could have been there to come, like, tell you, okay, this is how it is.
There to tell you, you know what, she's reacting like this. Just be patient. Just be like this. Just be. Yeah. Luckily for me though,
you got her mum.
I had her mum to kind of tell me that. You know what I mean? But 100%. You know, same, but different.
Yeah, different. It's different.
You know what I mean?
Of course.
But then when it came to, okay, now he's here, that is also something like, okay, I you know?
100%. Like I said, I'm not there yet. I'm not going through that kind of stuff yet. So that's the reason why I said the hardest part of my life, because that's where it was. You know what I mean?
I know.
Up until now, it hasn't. I'm sure when obviously my wife has a child and stuff like that, it's gonna hit me deep. I know it's gonna hit me hard. You know what I mean? Obviously, right now.
But then for you though, I can talk to you.
100%, because you've been through it. You know what I'm saying?
Because I've been through it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've been through it.
Yeah.
Where it was me, it's like I had nobody to talk to because nobody's been through it. Even when Aminata was going through her child, Yam was here.
Yeah, it's true.
You know what I'm saying? So I've been through it. So I can actually
help me out.
Tell you, okay, cool, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like gave you some kind of I wouldn't say I don't know how much help I would be, but I can actually let you know that it's more comforting knowing that somebody else has been through it.
True.
It's just like saying trying to get advice from somebody who ain't been through what you're going through.
There you go. You can't
tough,
really,
right?
It's hard to get. You know what I'm saying?
It's hard to get. Yeah, but I get what you mean though.
Yeah,
it's nice to have somebody
that's been there, you know what I mean? Aside from that, not really much to talk about, man. It's been nice, man. I ain't gonna lie, it's been nice. Like I said, I wouldn't say, oh, I wish I did it earlier, just to make people think like, oh, marriage is the, you know what I mean? No. It happened when it happened, you know what I mean? It's a blessing, alhamdulillah. It's going smooth, it's going nice right now. You know what I mean? We're there. Yeah, I mean,
see, I would ask you the same question that more people have asked me. Is like, have you been getting more female attention since you've been married?
Like I said, I've lowered my gaze a lot. So
mine answer is gonna be no, because it's like
that's what I'm saying. Because I
haven't been anywhere. I work and I'm at home.
See, and again, my work is at home. So when do I leave the house? When I go to the gym. Do you know what I'm saying? And me, I'm one of those ones. When I go to the gym, I'm there to work, fam. I'm not there to be looking around. No, man's on my shit. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm about that. And after when I'm done,
but I haven't been going to the gym, so I can't really talk about it.
Yeah. So aside from that, I don't really leave the house. I said it in one of my vlogs the other day. I was like, if I didn't have the gym, I don't think I would ever leave the house.
If you didn't have the gym, your vlogs would be very boring.
Huh?
You wouldn't even vlog. What are you vlogging?
What am I vlogging? Me sitting in my room. That's pretty much.
Why are you vlogging? It wouldn't be vlogging. It's just a normal YouTube channel. Like,
it would just be like a video format journal in it. So today I worked and I worked some more.
It'll be literally you.
And I worked some more.
You talking to the camera.
Yeah, I worked some more and I worked some more and I worked some more. So yeah, there's not really much space for like female attention and stuff because.
But like you said though, the reason why we both got married is because we didn't need that.
I'm not allowed to.
Like tunnel vision.
There you go. I've always been, like I said, I'm a very focused person, and once I knew I had someone that understood me inside out, you know what I mean. You can ask her any question. You can ask my wife any question about me. Something I probably don't even know, and she'll answer it. I swear to you, I ain't even chatting shit. So. Once you got that, what am I looking outside for? For what, bruv? I don't need to look outside. Everything good, everything nice, no complaints. You know what I'm saying? We have our own wittiness, you know what I mean? Like little conversations and that. It's bruv, it's enough. You know what I mean? I think nowadays in this world we're living in, everybody wants too much. Everybody wants too much.
That's what I could ask you the question, like, how did you know it was time? How did you know that was the person?
That was the person?
And I feel like I know the answer. You basically just said it. The answer is like you knew what you had was enough.
It's enough for me. I don't need more, and I don't want more. You know what? I don't need more, and I don't want more.
That's when you know it's time.
It's time, and I feel like a lot of
people. For me, it was like when people ask, "How did you know?" It's like because I knew what I had was enough. I was ready to cut off everything else. Like I didn't need nothing else. Good.
Nothing else was hitting me emotionally, physically, or mentally, all that shit like this one person. So what am I waiting for? That was my ultimate. That was my ultimate question. What am I actually waiting for? If anything, it's just me wasting time. If I waited, do you know what I mean? Then I was waiting for the devil to come through, saying, "Yo, let me fuck this shit up. Let me come mess up some shit."
Unfortunately, the devil don't sleep. So
there you go. The devil don't sleep, but then again, that's when you do what you gotta do as a man, innit? Lower your gaze and focus on your shit. Very simple. Very simple. Very simple. Don't put yourself in situations where you can be questioned. Do you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Bruv, do what you gotta do as a man.
I'm still learning that one.
There you go.
I keep putting myself in positions where I get questioned. I don't know why.
Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot. It's not you, but it's a lot of men. A lot of men put themselves in the situation where now you're asking for trouble, innit? You're asking your wife to say, "Wow, what?"
It's not even because you're doing anything wrong, but it's
no.
having to get that sense of like, okay, just put yourself in a position where you're not questioned.
There you go.
And that's ultimately by just being truthful,
being truthful, and obviously like put it this way: if your wife was doing what you're doing right now, what would you think? When you got to ask yourself those type of questions, there's certain things you're just like, I'm not going there.
Yeah,
I'm not doing that one. Do you know what I mean? It's not worth it. But the consequences that's coming through, I don't need that in my life. Do you know what I mean? I always tell people stress is the number one killer. So me, I'm trying to live long in it. I'm trying to live a long life.
Very long life.
So obviously there's certain things you just got to think like that. But yeah, like I said, like marriage life, it's been great. You know, I mean, like I said, it's more of a cultural thing. I truly believe. I feel like a lot of people that are not like religious probably won't get married because they don't see the benefits in it. Do you know what I mean? They're probably like, well, I commit to my life with one person. I could do that without being married. And you know what I mean? But like I said, I feel like when you're not married, again, you're not gonna lower your gaze, bruv. You're not gonna lower your gaze. You're still gonna be looking. Do you understand where I'm coming from?
And I think marriage, from the women's perspective, adds security.
There you go. Because marriage is not a selfish thing. It's not a selfish act.
No.
It's not a selfish act. It's a partnership. It's a bond. It's two people that make. Yeah. That's what is marriage, isn't it? Marriage is two people. You can't do it alone. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, yeah, it's security for both of you. Not even just the woman. It's the man as well. Like, you know that, okay, Dad, she really willing to hold it down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She basically said to me, I'm committing to you for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? Okay, we understand marriages don't work. But again, if you go into a relationship with that type of mindset, like, say if she leaves me, you're not ready for marriage. You're not ready.
No.
If that's your thought process.
You have to go in the mindset saying, okay, this person's not going to leave me. I'm not going to leave them.
There you go. I'm going to do everything I can do as a man in this relationship. After that, I can't control the shit. Bruv, how many times do I have to say it to people? You can't control it. If your wife goes out there and cheats, that ain't on you. If you as a man go out and cheat, it's not on your wife. It's you. You're the problem. You know what I'm saying? So There's only so much you can control. What you can control is do what you can do best. Give your skin. Communicate. Don't forget yourself. Do you know what I mean? And just
don't forget yourself. Don't forget your partner.
Read the t-shirt. This is what I live by. I live by this. You know what I'm saying? Love life. You only have the one, my G. You only have the one. Love it. Live it. Enjoy it. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I live by. So I do one day at a time. It's not a joke thing. One day at a time. Easy
try
go.
Grow, man. Try and get better.
Try and get better each day. You know what I mean? For yourself and for your partner. And take it slow, man. This is the rest of your life. You can't take this fast. You can't go fast paced. Try and do everything in one go. Little by little. Baby steps. Do you know what I mean?
Baby steps. Yep.
Very. But yeah, overall, marriage, nice. See what the future holds. That's it, man. We're gonna wrap this up.
Yeah, man. Just commitment, bro. It's a work in progress. But yeah.
Again, so being newly married under the age of 30, this is what it's like. I mean, a lot of stuff has happened in the last 8 months. For me, my life has been pretty much the same as in work-wise. Nothing really changed. Like 8 months? No, nothing's really changed.
No, I mean, shit. A lot has changed for me. I mean, me and him are both married, but with 2 different marriages.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and that's the thing that it's just like the same thing that he goes. You can't compare your marriages with somebody else because it works differently for different people.
There you go.
You know what I mean? But
there you go.
Because
this is the thing. With your marriage, how long did you guys were dated before you even got married?
Yeah.
There you go. Mine was what, 3?
3 years. Yeah.
Exactly. So again, you can't compare it. You can't compare it. It's not the same. But like I said, people go through different roads.
And I just heard that my boss told me that he was with his woman for like 9 years before they got married.
Again.
So shit. Yo, listen. People go through different things when they
everyone's road's not the same, bro. Everyone's road's not the same. Like I said, this is in the beginning. We ain't even been married a year yet. A lot can change in the next year. You know what I'm saying? a lot can change in the next year. But again, a day at a time. Take it easy. Take it slow. And if you relate to something that we said in this video and now you're ready to propose, you're welcome.
You know what I mean?
You're welcome.
Let us know in the comment section. You know what I mean? I feel like you're ready for marriage. Let us know. If you ain't planning on getting us married, let us know.
Exactly.
If you already are married, let us know.
But yeah, guys, we outie. My name is Musa.
Yes, sir.
I have different names on social media, but Musa Love Life, Musa Love Fitness, D Musa Art. And yeah, I think that's about it.
Listen, I'm gonna change my name to just Cool, bro. If I can get Cool copyrighted on Instagram, I swear to God, I'll get my name just Cool.
Yeah, then you don't let that one go in it. Keep that.
I swear on everything. Cool. Just cool. I'm starting to put it on everything now. Everything I'm just trying to put cool. Just cool. Or just let me see if I can get something like that. But yeah,
something just cool or something like that.
Cool. I'm just cool.
But yeah, guys, thank you guys for listening. We'll catch you guys soon. Again, we're gonna be making this a regular thing, maybe once a week, once every other week. But we're back.
I mean, since we're doing it on Zoom, bro, we can record all the damn time, bro. We can record every day.
But we ain't gonna give you guys content every day unless we get the views in it. If the views going up, we don't give you some more.
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? Maybe I might get 2-3 times a week.
There you go. Maybe I done said what I said. Get me them views.
I said and I meant it. I mean, I appreciate y'all.
But yeah, appreciate it. Take care, guys.
Get your disinfectant. Corona's real.
Yeah, he got the Rona. But yeah,
round 2.
Oh yeah, this is your second time, isn't it?
Second time, bro.
Damn. Shit, I ain't caught that shit once. That's how you know I don't go nowhere.
Ain't shit.
There was there. My brother needs to work on that immune system. Now I catch it twice.
No, my immune system's good, bro. All it is like
immune system what? I like cut the road twice.
That's what happens if you work in the customer service industry.
See, now you're touching a lot of people and stuff. See, I've been around the world. I've been traveling. You know, I mean, I've been Gambia. I've been Hamburg. I've been Turkey. I've been London. I've been traveling about. But the difference is,
you know what it is?
I haven't really had that human interaction. I ain't gonna lie. If you watch my videos and stuff, my vlogs, I don't really talk to people. Like it's.
You know what it is?
What else?
We don't like masks out here.
See, I wear my mask. Then again, I have a stubborn wife in it. Went to London, no one was wearing masks. She was like, put on your mask, put on your mask, put on your mask.
I don't do masks out here. Nah.
I got that one.
I know.
Yeah.
But I know. We still out here. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Another time, another day. Come, round 3. We on.
Round 3, you know. Stuff for the like. I said round 3. You just go sleep, bro. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Love life. What's your motto? Your motto?
Be cool.
Be cool. Finish. Peace.
Peace.